Hey, hello. My name is Quatisha Renee, and you are watching Quatisha Creates. Hello, besties. So today we are going to be making a DIY QR code display that can be used at pop-up shops and upcoming vendor events that can be made using Dollar Tree products. Let's get into it. And you guys, here's a little snippet of what she looks like when we're done. I just hate other videos when you have to wait until the end of the video to see the final result. So we're gonna get started with this glass plain photo frame that I purchased from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. We're gonna start by removing all the plastic, and then we are going to remove the clasp. You guys, please be cognizant of how these clamps go in, or how they are, and how you take them off and how they'll go back on, because you guys, don't worry, we'll get into that later in the video. But right now we are going to take our mirror apart, and we are just going to be working with the actual glass sheet. So we are going to start by wiping our surface down with some 60% alcohol and a coffee filter. Once our surface is dry, we are going to take our Wet n Wild makeup brush that we also purchased from the Dollar Tree, and we are going to take Mod Podge, which can also be purchased at the Dollar Tree, and we are going to get this nice and smooth. Once we've provided ourselves with an even layer of the Mod Podge with no lines and paintbrush strokes, we are going to go ahead and apply our glitter. And I am using a combination of 3 different glitters, and I will leave the names of those glitters down in our description box. What I do here, because I didn't have enough of the mixed glitter, I just put some at the top and then I tilt it down so it can cascade down into the rest of the Mod Podge. And I will be doing a second coat of this glitter. Once that layer is dry, which is probably going to take about 30 to 45 minutes, we are going to come in with a paintbrush and we are going to brush off the excess glitter, because if you don't, you are bound to have clumps of glitter and uneven coverage on your project. And here you see me applying my second layer of Mod Podge. Once you brush off the excess glitter, you don't have to worry about a bunch of glitter movement and glitter getting clumped up in your Mod Podge. After you've gotten your even coverage with minimal lines, you want to go ahead and coat your project or your frame with your second layer of glitter. And we're going to do the same process that we did with our first layer. We are going to sprinkle as much glitter as we can get on there, and then we are going to shake it down to try to get some even coverage of glitter. Now with your second coat of glitter, you want to make sure that you're allowing enough dry time in between this next step. After that, we are going to brush off our excess glitter, and we are going to come in with another layer of Mod Podge. However, this layer of Mod Podge is going to be what we use to seal it all in. I am using the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Not that I plan on, putting it in the dishwasher or anything, but I want to at least feel comfortable wiping it down after using it at an event. It is now the next day and everything is dry and all my glitter is sealed in. I am feeling loose glitter somewhere. Loose glitter is coming from somewhere, but if you work with glitter, you know what to expect from glitter. Like, you just can't get rid of it. But as far as the surface is smooth. The glitter feels smooth, and the front of it is a little dirty from, some seeping of the Mod Podge. So we are going to just come in with a paper towel or a coffee filter and some water or alcohol, whatever you have close by, to help get off this dried up Mod Podge. What I'm doing here is I am taking the design that I created myself in Cricut Design Space, and I'm laying it out on my actual frame to see how everything fits and how it should be, positioned once I go to apply all of my decals. Now this metallic like vinyl that I'm using, I'm not sure where I got it from, but it is some really thick stuff, and it also is hard to transfer with like just regular transfer tape. So when I'm using this stuff, I do make sure that I am using the strong grip Cricut transfer tape, because that's just what works best for me. So now that the bottom is done, we're going to go ahead and put our top vinyl on here, and I'll have a link down to all of the vinyl that I'm using. Sometimes when you are working with vinyl, you will have a little air bubble like this. You can try to squeegee it out. If it doesn't work, get you an X-Acto pen or a picker tool and pop the bubble and squeeze it out that way. Now, if you've noticed, I have this what looks like a blue strip of vinyl up here. It is the sub logo. I don't know what they call it, but it says glitter, tumblers, and more, but the print is so small. I decided to go ahead and put the entire decal on the surface, and then I'm going to weed the excess away. And you guys, you're not gonna believe it, I turned off my camera to get a better angle at this so that you guys could see it too. It was so satisfying. And I forgot to press record. But this is what it looked like when I took all of the excess off. And now I'm just going to go in and clean it up so you know you can actually see. Look how thin these letters are. And now we're just going to go in and put the rest of our decals down. We have our Let's Get Social sign. This one is going to point to our QR code that goes to my link tree. My link tree has everything on there, from my website to my YouTube to my Instagram to my TikTok. Like, that is why I love Linktree. And no, this is not a sponsored video. On the other QR code, I am going to have my payment QR code, and this one is going to go to my PayPal because that's the only other way that I accept payment. I will have a mini series coming up where I show you how to find the QR codes in some of the most popular apps such as Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. So now you are going to put your picture frame back together. You can opt out of trying to put the picture frame back together, but I really like the way that look. Dollar Tree also sells some acrylic stands or plastic stands. They come in clear and they come in black, and they're also on the picture frame aisle, and you can simply use that to mount up your frame. Now is the time that you have to remember how you took off these clamps, because now you have to reapply them. And yes, I broke it. So of course, after I broke the frame, I had to go and make another one. I did change up the shade of pink a little bit on this one. I wanted a little lighter color, and I basically did the same thing. This is what they look like after, and right here I'm just showing you two of the other options that you have that can be also purchased at the Dollar Tree as far as stands. So you can use it just on the picture frame that it came with, that stand, which that's what I'll do, but these are two other options as well. If this video was helpful to you at all, please be sure to give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a new video. I do have some videos planned, like some shorts, where I will be discussing how I was able to locate the various QR codes that you may need or that you may want to use when you are creating your QR sign. So please be on the lookout for that. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I am pretty active in my comment section. Until next time, bye-bye.